This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Inquests into police-involved shootings were halted during the COVID-19 pandemic, but State Minister for Legal Affairs Jomo Campbell says inquests have resumed following a lengthy delay. According to Minister Campbell, the inquest resumed on Monday, March 6. Minister Campbell's comments come following the latest U.S. report on human rights here in the Bahamas, which revealed that 74 police-involved killings are awaiting inquest in the coroner's court. Mr. Campbell said inquests in general have resumed since 2021. He said there is an ambitious calendar set to hear at least 6 cases between March 27th and the end of June 2023. He said beyond June, they would like to keep the same pace once attorneys who may be representing interested parties are available. He noted that for many attorneys, matters in the Supreme Court take precedence over the coroner's court, a factor that may contribute to some delays. On Thursday, Cleophas Smith, 30 years old, Michael Pratt, and Roberto Moxie, both 20 years old, faced the magistrate accused of holding Charlene King at gunpoint outside a local bank and robbing her of $1,800 on Friday, March 17th. Police say Ms. King was accosted by a lone gunman outside the bank in the Cable Beach area. The gunman escaped in a white SUV that police, while on patrol, spotted in Jubilee Gardens. The police beckoned the driver to pull over, but a chase ensued, with the suspect's vehicle eventually crashing into a wall. During the chase, police say the suspects fired shots in their directions. In an exchange of fire, one of the suspects, Moxie, 20, was shot. The 3 men are also charged with possession of 2 handguns and 16 rounds of 9mm ammunition. They are also charged with the armed robbery of Scott Jupe, who was robbed of his white SUV, Suzuki SUV, and a watch worth $150 in Elizabeth Estates. Police believe that Jupe's vehicle was used as the getaway vehicle in the armed robbery of King. Additionally, Pratt, 20, is charged with the Friday, February 3rd armed robbery of Brendan Gins, who was robbed at gunpoint of $12,000. The men were not required to enter a plea when they appeared before Magistrate Algernon Allen Jr. Bail was denied, and they returned to court on May 30th to receive a voluntary bill of indictment. A large shipment of suspected dangerous drugs found at Bahamas Customs are now in the possession of the Drug Enforcement Unit. Officers attached to the DEU, in collaboration with officers from the Customs Department, confiscated some 140 pounds of suspected drugs on Wednesday. Preliminary information revealing that shortly after 2 p.m., officers, with the assistance of the K-9, conducted a search of Bahamas Customs cargo freight building on Windsor Field. During these checks, the officers discovered 140 pounds of suspected marijuana with an estimated street value of $286,600. No arrests were made. Investigations continue into that matter. The Carifta Trials and Combined High School National Track and Field Championships will be held over 3 days this weekend at the Thomas A. Robertson Stadium. And following this weekend's competition, the Track and Field Federation will be busy selecting athletes for the team that will compete at the 50th edition of the Carifta Games over the Easter holiday weekend. They begin competition tomorrow, 9 a.m. Saturday, with the morning session. The evening sessions begin at 3 p.m. on Saturday, Sunday, and again on Monday. Tickets for the Carifta Trials, students, $5, adults, $10, and if you want to get a 3-day pass, that would be just $25. And finally, the Bahamas Chess Federation 2023 Scholastic Chess Team Tournament scheduled for tomorrow, Saturday, March 25th at Queens College Auditorium. This tournament is important as it brings chess players from schools around the Bahamas to compete for the title of top chess school in the country. Participating schools will include St. Augustine's College, Queens College, St. Anne's, Kingsway Academy, and Palmdale Primary. They will be competing in the under 12, under 16, and under 20 divisions beginning at 9 a.m. Curtis Pride Jr. is the tournament director. Elton Joseph will be the chief arbiter. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jerino Saunders. Thanks so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.